Good morning. Welcome to the John Mendola Show here in WILK. We're driven by McCarthy Tire Service, locations in Wilkes-Barre, Kingston, Scranton, Hazleton, and Williamsport. We thank you for joining us each and every Saturday. Of course, you can join us online, thejohnmendolashow.com. Follow us on Twitter, @JohnMendolaShow, as we are going to talk a lot of local sports as we do each and every Saturday. Western Wayne Track and Field will be in studio with us shortly. We're going to talk Delaware Valley Boys Lacrosse. Another fine year for their head coach, who's done a tremendous job, Jeff Krasolski, that's for sure. But first up, we're going to talk some West Scranton baseball. Skip Roskos in studio with us. And Skip, welcome in along with some of your guys today.
Thank you very much, John. Glad to be here.
Well, we appreciate you being here, and let's go through these guys. Tell us a little about Cole Stetzar. Boy, he's been around since freshman year and finally a senior, going through a lot of different things. You see him athletically and in different events, and it's great to see Cole again. Tell us about your impressions of Cole.
Outstanding work ethic, been with us since his freshman year, like you said. Also a multi-sport athlete, guard on the basketball team that made it to the district finals, and shows great leadership for our team, great example for the younger kids in the program and throughout the community. He's involved with the chorus, the drama club. He's headed to St. Joe's University, and he's been a big part of our program for 4 years and a big part of the success that we're enjoying this year.
Talk about what you think the rest of the team is like when he takes the mound. Does that even give those other guys a lot of confidence just knowing he's there?
Yeah, all our pitchers have really been solid this year, but Cole's certainly the horse, and I think he's raised the level of expectation for the other guys on our pitching staff, and he's even on his off days, he's working in the bullpen with the other guys, tweaking things, and always just setting a great example for what it takes to be successful on this level and the next.
All right, let's welcome in Cole Stetzar here, a senior from the West Scranton Baseball Team. And Cole, here we go. It goes by pretty quickly. Senior season, remember talking to you back in the day when you're just a little freshman. But, boy, things move along for you. Talk about the ride there at West Scranton for you.
It's been a great 4 years here at West Scranton. I remember coming here my freshman year, doing my first interview, being so nervous, and now we've really gotten to know each other, John. But, yeah, it's been a great 4 years, and I've really successful 4 years, too, and I'm glad we're finally making a run in the district playoffs, and I'm really excited to get the playoffs started.
See you guys in different lights. Get to see you, with some of your basketball guys, your baseball guys. Cole, talk about the camaraderie there at West Scranton. You guys are bleeding blue.
We're such a close-knit group here. We've been growing up with each other ever since, I know I've been with Griffin since 4-year-old preschool, so we know each other really well, and it's just really fun to play with these guys growing up.
That pitching part, Coach mentioned the guys that are on your team, and, of course, that there's more than just you. So talk about some of those other pitchers there at Westside.
Well, we have Tom Ivanoff, who's really come along a lot this year. He's getting confident. He's starting to throw his other pitches instead of just fastball, curveball. We also have Shane Merrifield, who's a very good pitcher for us. He comes in. A lot of the time he shuts the door for me when I can't finish. I love having those two guys behind me.
As far as the defense behind you, and you talk about guys in the infield and the outfield, and knowing that they're going to make some plays for you.
We have some guys that can make some plays for us, especially with Cory Miller at shortstop and Evan Crisco at third. The left side of the infield's real solid. We have a bunch of guys playing second for us. We interchange that position a lot. But all in all, my defense around me is pretty solid, and I'm confident that if I let them put the ball in play, that we're going to get outs.
Being a good student, something that you do, heading to St. Joe's University is a great academic institution. What are you looking forward to there academically?
Oh, I can't wait to get started, and I'm going to major in sports marketing, and it's really intriguing to me, so I really can't wait to get started in learning that field.
All right, Philadelphia will be the stopping grounds there for Cole Stetzar. Congratulations, Cole. We'll talk to you soon, okay?
Thank you.
All right, let's get back over to Skip Roskos, the head coach. And Skip, we move along here, and Griffin Loureiro is our next fellow we're going to talk about. Tell us about Griffin.
Griffin's a small guy, but he's got a lot of speed. We tried something a little different early in the year with him. We put him in the middle of our lineup to try to get him some more RBI opportunities, which was probably a skipping mistake on my part. Back at the end of April, actually since last season, Coach McAndrew had been telling me we got to put Griffin at the top of the order. And once we did that in early May, once I finally listened to Coach McAndrew, our fortunes kind of changed. He's getting on base a ton, great speed, puts the ball in play, but can hit for power also when we need it, driving balls at a gap. plays a solid left field, and really a great table setter and an inspiration for us at the top of the lineup. And he's headed to Duquesne University next year to continue his academic career.
Yeah, that's an awesome thing. As we welcome in Griffin Loureiro here on the John Mendola Show. And Griffin, let's talk a little bit about heading to Duquesne and what you're going to be studying there.
Well, I'm going to Duquesne. I'll be studying health management, and I'm really looking forward to just getting down in Pittsburgh, change of scenery, and meeting new people.
And of course, it's a go west young man kind of mentality. You're heading out that way. You have any family or any friends out in that Pittsburgh area at Duquesne? Or?
2 other friends that I've known most of my life. I'll be rooming with Isaiah McClough. I've played sports with him through my whole life, and another friend in school I know, Melanie Surreyvong, will be attending Duquesne as well.
Griffin, let's talk about soaking up these baseball days that are numbered for all of us. Once you're in school, time goes by quickly. What's been in your experience there at West Scranton?
Well, at playing baseball, we started the season pretty slow, but there were games that really just started us off, and we seemed to get pretty hot during the end of the season here, and just gaining momentum to finally get a district championship going towards it. And you guys are going to be competing in 6A. You're going to take on the winner of Scranton and Hazleton area, and that one could go either way. That's a 4 versus 5 matchup. Tell us what you know about Scranton and playing them this year. Well, Scranton, no matter what, they're always going to give us a tough game just because they're crosstown rivals. And no matter what team we get, I have confidence that we're going to give it our best and hopefully get a win.
And as far as the people in your corner rooting for you all the time, trying to give you that confidence, whether it's a coach, a teacher, or somebody at home, talk about those people in your life that are special to you.
Well, no matter what, my family supports everything I do, always congratulating me if I do well or not, and just my friends, they'll joke around with me, but it's all out of fun and just keeps me up.
Well, congratulations on heading to Duquesne, and make it as special as you can the next couple of weeks there with West Scranton, okay?
Thank you, John.
Okay, let's move along here as we're going to talk with more West Scranton baseball players. We got Cory Miller and Frank Warnick coming up in a couple of minutes here. We'll take a timeout. Let's head out now to our local State Farm insurance agent, Jen Ricky Loophole Break. Like a good neighbor, Jen Ricky Loophole is there. We'll be back here on WILK. Welcome back to the John Mendola Show here at WILK. 10:13 in the morning. We're continuing the conversation with the West Scranton baseball team. Skip Roskos, the coach, Cory Miller, Frank Warnick in this segment right now as we talk with them. But, Coach, tell us a little bit about Cory Miller and what he brings to your team.
Cory's a native West Scranton kid, but he actually spent his first 3.5 years of high school over at Holy Cross. Came to us this January, and it was a welcome addition to our program. He had played with most of our guys growing up and community ball and everything. And he had ACL surgery in October from a football injury, and he bounced back quick, worked hard, and he's been a staple in the top of our lineup, batting second for us and playing the infield since he got with us. Having an excellent season, and he's headed to Lackawanna College next year where he's going to play for Bruce Thompson. And he earned a full tuition community opportunity scholarship over there at Lackawanna.
That's a great thing for him as we welcome in Cory Miller here on the John Mendola Show. And Cory, talk a little bit about battling through the injury.
It was tough. It was tough because, it really set me back, and I didn't know if I was going to be able to play my senior year. But my mom actually helped me out a lot because she's a physical therapist. So she helped me with everything, stretching it out and getting the strength back. So I was thrilled to be able to, play this year over at Westside and just have fun with my teammates.
Yeah, having the opportunity to actually do it again, sometimes you never know when that last game or pitch or whatever is going to be. So for you, getting that opportunity now with this group of guys, what do you like about this Invader team?
Oh, I love it. We get our work done, but we also, have fun, and we just play baseball. That's all it really is. But the work comes first, grinding every single day, and then we just have fun and win baseball games.
Yeah, as far as your role with the team, talk about the different things you try to do to help your teammates out. whether it's defensively, offensively, you're cheering them on or getting them going a little bit?
I think just trying to set a good example, since I'm a senior, but, I just try to do the right thing every day and just try to play the game the right way and just pretty much just setting a good example.
Well, congratulations on heading over to Lackawanna College for that full tuition community opportunity scholarship. That's a great thing for you, and we wish you well there and continued good health your way, okay?
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, Cory Miller there for West Scranton Invaders. Skip Roskos, back to him. And Skip, tell us a little bit about Frank Warnick.
Frankie's been in our lineup since his sophomore year. I played with Frank's dad and Frank's uncle growing up, and the Worsnik's been a big part of the baseball community in West Side and the Scranton area for well over 25 years. But Frankie and his brother Noah, big part of our lineup for 3 seasons now. Frankie plays the outfield for us. Works hard, solid defender, and he's always on base. That's the key thing we look for. He finds ways to get on base no matter what. He's also head of the Westchester University, where he's going to take up health and physical education as a major.
All right, great opportunity, and that's coming up in 2018, of course, for him. But Frank Warnick, let's welcome in to the show. And Frank, talk about being your junior year right now, how things are looking for you.
Everything's going great so far. I'm really looking forward to playing with my friends and everything like that. And this year was just a great year for playing with Cory, Griffin, and Cole, and everybody else on the team. And I'm just hoping this never ends.
Well, we heard Cole talk a little bit about the pitchers. Let's talk a little bit about the defense behind the pitching, because you guys have some guys who could throw it.
Yeah, we actually do have a lot of great defenders on our team. We have a solid infield as well as a solid outfield. The outfield is me, Griffin, and our center fielder is Nick Joya. We also have great the left side of the infield, like Cole mentioned earlier. We have Evan Crisco at third, Cory at short, and we have a lot of different people at second and first. But I always try and tell our pitchers, you put the ball in play, and we'll make the plays behind you. Just don't worry about it.
Talk about the fun you're having with your coaches, Skip, what he's all about, and making sure you guys are getting down, like you say, to work, but then enjoying the whole process as well.
Yeah, there's a fine line between messing around, just playing around with each other, and working real hard. But we always try and make practice a little bit more fun. We always like to bust each other and all that, and every day practice is always fun.
And as far as being a West Scranton Invader, that tradition, Coach mentioned a little bit about the family thing. That kind of goes on to be bigger and better things. And we've seen some great things, whether you come back and you live in your community there in West Scranton, or you move to another state and do something good. I guess that Invader pride will always be a part of you.
Oh yeah, of course, always. It's very special to be an Invader. It's always very special to bleed blue and represent the West Scranton community.
All right. Well, we wish you well through the playoffs, okay?
Thank you very much, John.
Okay. Well, that is the West Scranton baseball team, and Skip Roskos, the head coach. Skip, appreciate you bringing these guys in, as you always do, and good luck there in the playoffs.
Thank you, John. Remember, skipping ain't easy.
Skipping ain't easy. The West Scranton Invaders, and donned a nice baseball shirt for me. That was very kind of Skip Roskos this morning here on the show. Well, we come back, West Scranton. We'll go from West Scranton to Western Wayne. As we head west again, we'll talk track and field. Justin Collins has done a real nice job with that program, so we'll get all their athletes in here. We'll talk about that next. Let's head out now to our local State Farm insurance agent, Fred Forte. Break like a good neighbor. Fred Forte is there. We'll be back on WILK.